Lost the dance, you learn as you go. Something
Sometimes you lead,
to follow.
sometimes you follow.
I knew the second line.
Found it. Stressful.
I'm not stressed.
Yeah. Because you always make me drive.
I don't make you drive.
Well, I just fall asleep if I don't drive.
I had to eat. I had
St. Louis.
to vlog for the people. I had to vlog for people.
Did they ask you to?
Yeah, they love the vlogs, and I'm like, got you covered.
Ah!
We're never gonna make it.
Ah!
Hello? It's me, yeah, looking fine. What's going on, guys? So, today I get to meet my new clinic. We're getting ready to go now. We're at Jenny's mom's house, and it's a 2.5 hour drive. But yeah, so getting to meet my new clinic for the first time in Missouri. They seem pretty nice. Here's Jenny looking good.
Wrangling his oxygen.
Yeah, I'm sick for the past like 2 or 3 days, and we had 3 people 2 days ago not show up to work because they were sick. And that was on Tuesday, and oh Jesus, hit me in the freaking arm. And I did not go to work yesterday because I was sick. I just worked from home, and then today I feel so. Yesterday was pretty bad. I needed oxygen all day long. And I had a little bit of fever, and my chest hurt all day long. It was no good. But what's gonna make the day better is this awesome breakfast I'm about to have. Starting with some Chick-fil-A leftover chicken. I got 2 yesterday on the way here for that reason. And then my Krispy Kreme donuts. And I only like glazed, because I'm super picky. And then now I need to wash my sinuses out before I go, because whenever I'm sick, especially yesterday, I was washing my sinuses out and it took 15 minutes, but after washing them out for 15 minutes, I finally got a bunch of junk out that was pretty gross. So I'm hoping the same thing happens today, so my forehead will stop hurting, but we will see. Special effects. I got nothing out of my sinuses except blood, which is how it's been when it's cold. No, I'm not talking to you, I'm vlogging. Come on. Gosh. So yeah, that sucks. Nothing on my sinuses, forehead still hurts. We'll see how today goes. Anyway, we gotta hurry up and get out of here so we can actually make the appointment on time, and we don't know if there's gonna be traffic because there is snow outside. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so breakfast time and hitting the road, and I'll see you guys on the way there. Just got in the car. Special effects in this video.
Kind of.
Ralphie's super sad we had to leave him there. But look at the snow. It's cold everywhere in Missouri. And St. Louis has even more snow, so it took us 3 hours to get to her parents' house, which normally takes us an hour and 30 minutes maybe. So that sucks. We're bundled up like an Eskimo.
It's cold.
And Jenny's super skinny and so whatever else, because she's always cold in the car and I'm always hot. Relationship problems. Anyway, we are on the way to Kansas City, which is my new clinic. And you might say, you know, why am I going to Kansas City when we live in St. Louis and there's 2 clinics in St. Louis? Oh man, I'm zooming in on my mouth like heavy duty right now.
We don't want to see that.
I didn't mean to do that. How do I zoom out? Ah, wrong way. Wow, told you special effects in this video. So it's because I've been to not the second clinic in St. Louis, but I've been to the other couple clinics in the area, and we didn't have a good experience with them. And I think I told you about that in the other video I did, but yeah, so one clinic told me that I was gonna die probably by September 2015, and that was in 2013. I'm not dead, nor have I had a transplant. And then the other clinic, I had H1N1 swine flu, and I didn't get seen by a doctor for a week until they actually could diagnose me what was wrong, instead of just checking on me every day when I was throwing up and fevers and couldn't breathe. So, from several experiences, those are the two major ones, we decided to branch out. I know a couple of people that are going to KC now, a couple CFers who transferred from the previous clinic I was at in Missouri, and they love it, so why not try it out? But of course, this would be a struggle if it gets to the point where I'm sick constantly like I used to be, or if I need transplant, or you know, if I have a lot of hospitalizations, things like that, that's gonna get to be probably a problem when we have to drive 4 hours to go to the hospital. So we will cross that bridge when we get there. It might end up with me going back to the clinic in St. Louis just for hospitalizations. If that's the case, I don't know. I'm not opposed to going to them. It's just if I have another option that I haven't tried yet, I would rather go try that. So yeah, we're hoping today goes well.
Yeah, I think his PFTs are going to be 38.
I don't like to guess what PFTs are because I feel like it's jinxable.
He's really sensitive about that.
Like, she was asking me on the way here what my PFTs are gonna be, and I just think that, like...
I know, but it's fun. He hasn't had PFTs in over 3 months.
Yeah,
like,
but if you guess your PFTs, like, I don't want to guess a high number, like, that's not realistic. I don't want to guess realistically. But then I feel like it could get in my head, and, like, it's just gonna happen. Because I was thinking it all day, like, oh, my PFTs are gonna be blah, blah, blah. So...
Show them your Ralphie cup.
Do you have it? I do have my Ralphie cup. So Ralphie got us cups for Valentine's Day. And this is what it looks like. They're turbans? Turbises. Am I zooming in again? Oh my gosh. Alright, so it says, I love you, Dad. Jenny says, I love you, Mom.
It's his Valentine's Day gift to us.
Picture of Ralph. Picture of Ralph. Anyway, so give me a cool little cup to take to my work and leave on my desk and drink water and Monster or whatever else I drink at work out of. Work's going well. It's probably for another video and not for going to my first new clinic appointment. But anyway, that's what we're up to today. I'm gonna try to film as much of the clinic as possible. And I'm sure because I'm sick, I do feel better today, but I think they're probably going to insist on either oral antibiotics or admitting me, which I'm not gonna be admitted. I haven't been on oral antibiotics lately, so I would try that always before being admitted, especially now that I have a full-time job and I don't want to stay in KC for a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get me to go home with oral antibiotics today. That would be okay with me. I try not to be on antibiotics because they just suppress your immune system. So yes, they help, but they also kind of harm you in a way. Anyway, so that's why whenever I'm on oral antibiotics, I always try to get a lot of probiotics towards the end of my cycle so that my stomach gets lined out and my immune system will hopefully kind of boost back up and not rely on the antibiotics to take care of the infections. But yeah, so the past couple days I've been doing essential oils pretty heavily, been drinking a lot of vitamin C like emergency, and been doing my airway clearance pretty much every chance I've gotten, which is 3-4 times a day maybe. And I do the cornet for airway clearance, or when I'm sick like this and I don't feel like putting a lot of effort in the cornet, I'll do the aerobica, which is pretty similar to the cornet and the acapella. But anyway, guys, we will see you when we get to the clinic. Hopefully we can find it, and hopefully we're on time. Jenny just swiped her phone with her nose because she has gloves on.
Shut up.
That's talent. We are coming up on Kansas City. That's pretty cool.
You are not The Rock.
That wasn't The
You
Rock. It
sound
was a
like
radio voice.
WWE.
We are 1025 radio.
Please.
Video special effects all day today. Anyway, we're coming up on KC. You see the skyline, maybe?
9 more.
What? It's back there. You see a couple buildings sticking up.
See some dirty cars.
See a lot of cars on the right. Watch out. Anyway, had to stop because I never like to be like full for PFTs because then I feel like I don't do them as well as I could. But you gotta have a little energy in the tank. So we stopped and got some Tebow. Boom, boom, boom. What? I'm trying to cut down on the cost of video editing, and I'm starting doing my own tricks.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're even early.
This
never happens to Brian. It's probably like one-time thing.
because I have a lung condition and I have a lot of treatments and luggage to gather up before I go anywhere.
Yeah.
She wouldn't understand
I wouldn't get it.
the normal life.
Oh God, you're driving too fast on the flashes.
I'm not driving too fast.
I didn't flash.
You didn't flash? I hope not. Anyway, we'll see you guys at the clinic. Peace out. We're in my new clinic.
There's a Java City. Nice.
Reminds me of an airport.
It's very nice. I think this is a new building.
So this is my new clinic / hospital and all that stuff. We gotta go up to the actual clinic floor.
Brian wants to take the stairs, so
I'm not taking the
we better not
stairs.
film. We won't be able to hear anything but his breathing.
All right, just breathe normal for me. Whenever you're ready, great big deep breath in. Blast it out hard and fast. Keep going, 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 and
In 5 days a week.
okay,
You usually do 10 to 18 minutes of cardio before lift.
okay. Whenever you're ready. Hard and fast. Keep going, 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 and great big deep breath in. Good job.
Alright guys, not a good visit so far. PFTs were 31%, which is down from 44.
It's
And
awful.
pretty bad. It's the worst I've been in 2 or 3 years. But I don't feel 31. My appetite is still pretty great, and my weight is at 128, which is decent for me. And then my lungs are crackly, and PFTs are down. Otherwise, I just have fevers. I don't have chills like I normally would. So, the doctor said that I could go home on oral antibiotics for 2 weeks, see how that works, and then possibly come in if it doesn't work. And the reason that I'm being so resistant to going in is because I just got this new full-time job, and I don't want to cause problems with that. And Jenny works tomorrow. If Jenny did not work tomorrow, and I didn't have a full-time job, I would for sure say, hey, let's go test this hospital out and go in for a couple weeks.
And to get better.
And to get better. But, yeah, the idea is we're hoping I get better anyway with oral antibiotics and oils and things like that. But yeah, it definitely sucks. But on the bright side, the clinic is great. Very, very nice people. Helped out a ton as far as like assistance programs and all kinds of information about that, about like helping pay for medicine and different resources like that. They gave us samples, kind of told us how things work with them, what you do if you are inpatient, things like that. So nothing was left out today. They're all very nice, very bubbly, happy people. They even said they've been watching my vlogs or a couple of my videos, and that's how they got most of my information from me. So the paperwork that all my clinics have passed on, they said it was about 10% of me compared to my vlog, which is like 90% of me. So that was pretty awesome to hear that actually my doctors listen to my videos. And another one, oh, blood draw, gotta go. Hey, okay, so we're back in the car. I don't know exactly, I don't remember how much I told you before I get my blood work. But just to recap, the clinic was great. Offered us a lot of stuff, very nice, very bubbly, joked around with them a lot. Then the health was horrible because I had 31% lung function compared to my normal 40, 44. But like I said, luckily they're working with me and they see my videos and stuff. They know that I actually am pretty good at being compliant, taking care of myself, working out, things like that. So I'm gonna do oral antibiotics. If I don't feel better by Monday, I'm gonna have to tell my work that a admission might be in my foreseeable future. Not the end of the world, but I don't know how they're gonna take it. I think they know I have CF, but I'm not positive, and I'm sure they don't know what all comes along with CF. So that could be a rough conversation. That's what I'm most worried about, is the job, because I love what I do. I really enjoy it, and I don't want to ruin it. But at the same time, health's most important. So saying that, I told the doctor, like, you know, at this lung function, it gets to the point where if I got any worse than 31, I wouldn't be able to breathe. And like, that's not something you can just fake and, you know, stay at work and all that. I would go in, so it's not, whatever. But yeah, so the plan is just play it out. We'll see how the oral antibiotics hold me up. I'm gonna do more oils, vitamin C, things like that. Hopefully get past this, get back to the gym next week, start working out hardcore. And then I'll do PFTs 2 weeks from now. And a glucose test and check my blood sugars and everything. This is my first visit, so they don't know all that stuff. And yeah, we're hoping for the best. But the worst thing about this clinic is it's 4 hours away. I think it's worth it after meeting them. They're very nice. We really enjoyed them. But like, you know, we had a bad day. Typically Jenny and I would go out to eat to make up for our bad day, and she asked if where I wanted to go eat at. It's 6 o'clock right now, and we both have work in the morning. So we have a 4.5 hour drive to get back to St. Louis, get to bed, where I normally go to bed about 10:30, and then, you know, go to sleep and wake up tomorrow and go to work. And I still have treatments to do when I get home, things like that. So unfortunately, we can't go eat and remedy our bad day. So that's the downside of the clinic. And, you know, PFTs 2 weeks from now, you might say, hey, you know, how are you gonna do that? It's 4 hours away. Luckily, when you're in situations like this, if you have a good clinic, they're gonna work with you. I'm gonna go to a local hospital and just do spirometry PFT test, and then they're going to fax it to my CF center. Same thing with like my my glucose blood test. I'm gonna do that the same exact way. I'm gonna do it at a local hospital. They're gonna fax my results, and we'll go from there. So we're on the way home now, barely past getting admitted. And like I said, guys, I'm not trying to promote to hold off if you need to be admitted, but my typical symptoms of admitting is I can't walk hardly because I'm so short of breath. I can't talk this long. I've been talking to you.
Yeah, I'm pushing you in a wheelchair into.
Yeah, Jenny's usually pushing me in a wheelchair to like my room. So, and I'm having chills and fevers and all that. And my symptoms right now, shortness of breath, I feel flushed, a little low-grade fever, and my sinuses hurt pretty bad. But I walked through the hospital fine. I talked to the doctor the whole time fine. And obviously now I'm talking to you guys just fine. So that's the reason I was resistant, along with my job. But it's not typical that I would feel like this and be admitted. So they don't know me. I understand that. And it's going to take some time getting used to each other. And, you know, everyone's different. So what one CFer might do might be totally different from what I might do. And it might be exactly the same. So it just takes some time to build that relationship, and they'll kind of learn. And I'll learn about them. We finally made it home. It's 11 o'clock at night. I'm using my hypertonic, and then we're going to bed. Figured my oral antibiotics. So I'll be taking those for 2 weeks. taking those for 2 weeks. Hopefully I'll get better and not need to be admitted. Best of luck. We'll see how it goes. But stay tuned for the next video. If you guys like this video, be sure to like down below. Subscribe if you already haven't. And if you got any suggestions, comment below, or don't be afraid to email me. My email should be in the description. And I will see you guys next video. Alright, later.